Hey everybody, it's Kelli McCarty with Celebrity Wine Review. Great to see you again. Okay, so I just got home a little bit ago from, I don't know, I got home from this audition, but the audition was in Santa Monica, and it's not technically that far from where I live, but let me tell you, when it's raining, you'd think we were having a blizzard because everyone's on storm watch, and it doesn't seem like anyone in California ever learns to really drive in the rain. And I'm from Kansas, and that's what you do. You drive in blizzards, you drive on the ice, you drive when it's friggin', 60-mile-per-hour winds. And people, they don't know what they're doing. So it was like everything took like 3 times as long today to get to the audition. And then when I was at the audition, okay, well, I'll tell you that in a minute. Let's have a little sip of wine. That would be really good for my nerves right now. And I wanted to share some white wines today. So hold that thought. Let's sidebar into some wine. I've got 2 wines. One's a Sauvignon Blanc and one's just a white table wine. And I wanted to see, to be honest, I haven't tried either one, but I heard good things about them. Doesn't mean anything, but let's try them. This Bogle is it got 89 points at the California State Fair Championship, is what I read. So I said, okay, it's worth a try. It's under $15, and Sauvignon Blanc. So the Sauvignon Blanc, as you can see, the color white grape, super light, and this is supposed to be very fruity. So let's just try this, and then I can take a breath and have a little sip of wine, and then I will tell you guys the rest of my insane story. It's so whatever, I don't know, it's so typical. Wow, it's really light. Really light. Actually, that's like, looks like kind of a pear color. And I kind of think I nailed it. Smells very pear and apple maybe. I don't know. Guys, I'm not an expert. I just like wine, and I like talking about it, and I like drinking it. And what the heck? Let's try it and see. It smells really beautiful, very, very, very fruity. That's sort of delicious. You can see all of the yummy, again, I'm not that great about picking out the specific fruits in the whites because I'm more of a red wine drinker, but I do know if I like a white, and I do know if I think a white is just complete nonsense. And I think I definitely like this. If you're a Sauvignon Blanc, you kind of, super easy. I think you could drink this at like noon with anything or nothing at all. So what was I going to tell you guys? Anyway, okay, so I got to this audition, and the audition was for the SAG Ultra low budget, which is sort of new, at least to me, in the business. It basically means we're not going to really pay you much of anything, but we want you to work in our movie. And at this point, it's tough out there. There's not that much production going on, so you want to work. So you go on this stuff. It's okay. I don't mind that. But today, with the rain, it was pouring, and finally, I got there. I always get wherever I'm going early, so I gave myself plenty of time. But I'm sitting in the waiting room, and I can hear the stuff that's going on in the audition room. So when you walk into the audition room, like they have the camera set up, and usually it's the casting director and maybe the person who's going to read the sides with you. And the sides are big. Well, I don't have them to show you, but The sides are part of the whole script, and what they do is they pull different pages, different scenes from the script of your character, and then that's called the sides. So if they go, hey, Kelly, I'm emailing you the sides, print them out, and then you print them out, and then you learn them, and then you go on the audition, and they usually put you on tape now. And in the old days, when I first started out here, right after I won Miss USA, and then the next year I started, going out on auditions, literally nobody even had a fax machine in 1992. So you had to get the audition over the phone. You had to drive wherever across town, and then you would physically pick up the pages. And you would drive back home, and then you would learn lines. Go coach with someone if you felt like you needed to. And then you would drive back there again the next day to audition. And that doesn't sound like a big deal if you sort of live in a normal town, but LA, that's your whole day. That is your whole day. So anyway, okay, sorry, I sidebar. Cut to today, I get to the audition, it's in Santa Monica, and the script, I didn't read the whole script, you don't normally, but the sides were fun and well written, and holy cow, there were so many girls in there. There were so many actresses sitting in there. And I could hear what was going on in the casting room. And it was funny because the girl that was running the camera, who was also reading the script with the actors as they would come in so that the casting director could just watch, somehow she sort of had like this meltdown, like with every actress that would come in there. She'd be like, yeah, it's just been a really bad day. And then the actress would go, well, what's going on, because the actor always wants to be super nice when you're in there, and like that's gonna help you get the job. And then the girl would be like, well, I left my house this morning and it wasn't raining because it was super early and I didn't know it was gonna rain. And then I left I have a Toyota Camry, and it's parked outside of my apartment, and I can't get a hold of my boyfriend, and I think that the window is down, and I'm pretty sure that it's like flooding now. And I was like, okay, I feel bad for the girl, but really, like, do you have to tell every single person the same story? Because they were backed up, I'm not exaggerating, at least 45 minutes in there. So I got in there and I'm like, oh man, I'm so sorry. I hope your car's okay. Anyway, can we read? I was like, let's get it over with. So anyway, I read the scenes, and the casting director's like, I really like how you did that. I don't really have any notes for you. Okay. Doesn't mean I did good. Doesn't mean, you never know. So I'm like, okay, so we're good. And she's like, yeah, we're good. Let's, we're moving on. I was like, I'm moving on. I'm out of here. I was like, jump back in my car. It took me like a good hour and a half to get back home. Just pouring rain. So thank God for my iPod. I have a good iPod. I'm obsessed with iTunes and wine, and that's why we're here. Sorry. Again, I got a little sidetracked. This wine, it's called a Menage a trois. Wonder why. Okay, well, I know why. And all you dirty minds, don't even start. It's because it's got 3 different grapes all combined into one nice little wine. It's got a Chardonnay, a Moscato, which is also a grape, don't be mistaken, and a Chenin Blanc. And they merged them all together and came up with this. It's a white table wine. It's not a specific because it's a blend. So it's from Napa Valley, and it gets really good reviews, and it got 94 points at the same review that I was telling you about with the Bogle at the California State Fair something. Anyway, you can look it up, but let's try it and see. I'm excited because I have read a lot about it, and